Okay, I need to see your
Threaten me? I'm going to identify only because you threatened me with arrest. You made a threat.
That's right, because if you do not do something which you are legally required to do,
unless I've broken a law,
you have committed a city ordinance violation.
a city ordinance isn't violating a crime. It's not a crime.
You're correct.
It is not a crime. Under the state of Florida, I am required to ID if I have committed a crime.
Or a city ordinance or county ordinance violation.
That's not the way the law reads.
Okay, I'm glad you know.
Now, because you're being polite, I will ID to you.
I appreciate that.
You making threats,
well,
that you got the wrong guy for that, because we will take up the difference.
You gotta understand, he's not making threats. He's just telling you that if you do not do something,
that was a threat.
Exactly.
That was an outright threat.
It is a consequence of your actions if you don't identify yourself. I got it.
And me and the mayor will be having a word before the day's out.
Absolutely.
Because there is nothing that says you cannot park down here and enjoy your time off the road. This is what this is for.
You for parking. It's not for parking. It's for using your vehicle for human occupancy.
And the mayor is very supportive of us enforcing the city ordinance violations that he put into effect.
Whiskey.
Well, seeing how you just got done threatening me, now you violated my Fourth Amendment, so there are going to be repercussions for this.
Yeah, sir. I don't think your basis as far as
Oh, you can think all you want. What the law says is different.
Okay. Like I said, you've committed a city ordinance violation.
A violation is not committing a crime.
Okay. I'm sorry you feel that way, and I urge you to do some research.
At any time,
sir, listen,
I know that law better than you do.
I would urge you to do some research after you're done, so that way you can understand.
All right. Well, we're gonna start naming badge numbers. Naming badge numbers.
My last name is Real, and my badge number is PO 4840.
Thank you for being professional. You,
Sergeant Malky, 4318.
Good. Thank you.
I copy. What was about the C-Stag?
C-Stag on the truck.
Okay. Are you the registered owner as well?
Huh?
Are you the registered owner?
No, my nephew owns this truck.
Okay. 12 Delta 15 Central.
I'm in the process of buying it from him.
Of the truck that we just rented. Got it.
And that's what has me waiting.
Get it back in just a second.
Okay. Excellent.
So you know.
Okay. Appreciate that.
Phone call I was on was with the insurance company trying to get an insurance quote on this thing. But I sit out here, this is my time off.
Yeah. Like I said, based on our observations, this vehicle's been here the last several days. The AC unit's hooked up to the side of it. It's clear that it's being used as human occupancy, which is a violation.
No, this doesn't have AC in it, and I have
violation of the city ordinance. So that's why we're out here contacting you this morning. It has nothing to do with the fact that you're parked here in this spot. It's the fact that you're committing a violation of the city ordinance, which says you cannot use your vehicle as human occupancy.
Well, like I said, it's not. This is my
They put no parking signs
time
up here in this park. So that's the basis for the contact this morning.
Look, I don't have a problem with the contact. What I had a problem with was a threat.
It wasn't a threat. It was a
that was an outright
you failed
threat.
To identify yourself again. We're not going to sit here and play games all morning.
Who failed to identify?
Your vehicle, and you'll be arrested for resisting.
Who failed to identify? You have my driver's license. Who failed to identify?
I do now, correct. So after I had to ask multiple times.
Well, the bottom line is I have constitutional rights. That is a violation of my Fourth Amendment right. So you want to play this game, we'll have attorneys in it, and I will have an attorney contacting, and I will file a civil lawsuit against Port Orange, and they got the right one. As a driver, I have the means as a commercial driver. I'm the one that runs FEMA in here at every storm. And if you don't remember from the last hurricane, when my truck was over there and the truckload of damn water I brought in, and the people I was carting out for them from over at the trailer park because nobody else could get through there except my damn truck. Yeah, it's convenient that you all don't remember. Like I said, I don't have a problem when people are polite and respectful, but when you start out with a threat like that, you just took it to a totally different level. Now my level of cooperation is not going to be what it was.
So you're going to cooperate with us. You can tell you will.
I'm gonna.
You are. You will cooperate with us. Yes, you will.
Well,
As required by law, you will cooperate.
okay.
If you don't, there are consequences.
Well, there's going to be consequences for you for your actions, and you're supposed to be a sergeant,
Yes,
and
right.
you don't know the law. But you're going to get educated before this week's out. I promise you.
Excellent. So, since I am a public servant and I'm standing here contacting you, is there anything else I can do or answer for you today?
No.
Okay, excellent. So we're just waiting for Officer Real to finish conducting his investigation. I get to stand with you until he's done, and we'll go from there.
Well, like I said, I don't have a problem with it, but there's a big difference between making threats to somebody, which is exactly what you did. You know it, and I know it, and the video knows it.
There's a consequence to your actions.
No, that's not a consequence. That was a threat because you don't have the legal right to identify me unless I am on a traffic stop. I have to commit a crime. A city ordinance violation, as you're claiming, mind you, is not a crime.
You need
So therefore,
to spit on me again?
I'm not spitting.
Yes, you are. You have.
I'm speaking.
Okay, so then you need to calm down a little bit.
You're within 6 foot of me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is the
So,
way I
You
am.
need to quit spitting when you talk to me.
I'm not spitting on you. I can make the same claim when you're talking to me.
Except for there's no spit flying out of my mouth.
There ain't no spit flying out of my mouth. So is there any other false accusations that you want to make? Is your video cam on?
Sure is. Video and
Okay.
Audio.
I'm just making sure because I will FOIA that for the consequences that you're going to have.
Excellent.
He's been perfectly polite and respectful,
Excellent.
and I have no problem with him.
For the arrest, or it's under citation. For the subject work is under citation.
These under ordinance.
So does that get
But no, you do it under a
arrest? Do you
You
arrest
do
or
it under an arrest.
do an arrest and then do it under?
Yep.
You're doing a what? Now, you mind explaining that one to me?
What's that?
What that just was?
I told you, as soon as you get to stand with me until he's done with his investigation. As soon as he's done, then he'll tell you what's going to happen today. So,
Well, I'm going to be going to the mayor's office as soon as I leave here.
excellent. I hope he's in the office today so you can contact him. Hey, Tony. Real is? Okay, yeah, he had some questions about the ordinance that we were working on yesterday. So, all right, thanks.